What's up, guys? It's Yank here with 47 North Gaming. I'm back with another episode of Train Simulator. This is still continuing that we left off last time in the mountains. So, our sleeper car, our cross-country sleeper car train came into the station, got parked up. I didn't actually film that because you really can't do that here. I mean, this is the station that you would be pulling into, but there isn't actually the ability to set up a quick drive with it without building a scenario, and not really going to take the time to do that, to drive a couple of miles at most. So, what I've done here is I've taken now the Surfliner train, we're going to be running a Surfliner route, and modified it for use for Thanksgiving. I have seen Surfliners looking something like this when they add extra cars to the service. So you'll have sometimes some of the main fleet on here just to bolster their capacities as well. Business class, so I don't remember adding a business class there. Oh well, my bad. It is what it is. So we've got those along with a P42 train set. But we'll be driving up front in the F59 train set, which is what's normally found here on the Surfliner routes. So we'll be hopping on in there and running that today. Now, I was gonna pull up a Surfliner itinerary and forgot to do that, so let me pull that up real quick here. Hopefully I don't crash the game in the process. Surfliner route. Pull up a timetable if I can. Ooh, there's a schedule. That is a southbound. Alright, that is good enough. I can at least glance at that while we're going along. We're not probably going to follow every stop to a T, but we will do what we can. So, as you can see, there is a slight difference in the appearance of the train set. But we'll get this guy pulled up. Push that forward. Oops, sounds like somebody's leaving the station. Get some lights on as well. Alright, lights are on. Lower the brake, and we'll be out of here. I think there's a way to make these lights not quite so bright. Oh, okay. I guess that's what we got. Onward. And I think even sometimes the Thanksgiving trains that I've seen are even longer. I couldn't remember the train car count, and I don't remember how big some of the stations are, so I just threw a couple extra on just so that way we get the idea. I think sometimes there's a baggage car attached to these trains even for the Thanksgiving route. I guess I will report back after my travels, but this is the last leg of the journey. And this will be, the journey will be moving at a faster pace than when we were going through the mountains. So we'll just take a look at the train here as it comes by. So again, we got the Surfliner cars here. Normally I like to keep the business class cars together, but for whatever reason I messed that up. when I was assembling this train, but oh well, it is what it is. So we'll hop back in the train here. Make that big turn to start headed south. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying the journey, seeing the different sights. And now we've been from the mountains, and now we're going to be down on the coast. If you're unfamiliar with the Surfliner route, this goes right along the coast of California, actually Southern California. And there will be stretches that we actually get right down on the beach, so that's kind of cool. Based on what route the quick drive scenario puts us on, since I know there's sometimes some bypass routes. So we'll do what we can to hit some stops just to simulate, but there's no guarantees on where those stops are going to occur. So onward. But that is the, I believe that's the LA River there. We're going to have to jump over top of this here before too long. Is that blue stripe up there a Surfliner? I mean, it probably is, but it's moving. Might just be off to the siding. Yeah, no, it's definitely a Surfliner, but I think it's just in the siding storage. Cool thing is we should be able to see traffic again, kind of like when we were in Chicago. Yep, that is the Surfliner siding there, so that's good. The equipment yard. Some more power added here. Here in sunny California. So 79 is the limit here on the track. We do need to slow down to cross over the river, down to 44. Kind of funny that it's 79 and 44, just bump it a mile an hour, it's 45 and 80. But I guess there are reasons for everything. I do like that it does have an instant spool when it comes to the energy recovery system, unlike the P42, like the one in the back that we've been using. As far as being able to set the amount. We got it slowed up for the bridge coming up here. Yeah, climbing the bridge here to cross over the river. Gotta go 40 up here. Down to 40. Trying to settle in here with 40 until we get to the go point. About half a mile before we can really give it the beans. Got this crossing track here. Everything's going to be coming together here. And I believe that is the signage up there. Once we get through that, we'll be picking up the pace and off we go again. You can see over there the container yard. There's a nice intermodal freight set up there. About 75% power. We'll set a camera up here just to watch. It's interesting the different sounds those trains actually have. Can get the red lights to come on the other train set, but that's fine. I think for that I would actually have to classify it as a driver, and I think that train's not classified as a driver train. I think it's just a power unit. But oh well. Not too worried about it. So we won't be stopping at Commerce, we'll be going through Commerce here. Yeah, such a nice sound. Love the tic-tac-to-toc, that clacking sound of trains. It's so soothing. That's why I look forward to this trip. Getting to sleep on the train there as well. But anyway, we will be blowing through Commerce here, and we'll keep going down the track. We do have a deceleration zone coming up. We got it down to 65. That shouldn't be too hard to do here in about a mile. There's our deceleration warning at 3/4 of a mile. I think I will spool up the energy recovery. And down to 65 right here. Crossing over this bridge. And looks like going into a corner here. We're at 79 for a little bit, but we do got to get down to 50, so I think what we're going to do is just coast it. Oh wait, that said no whistle, whoops. You gotta watch for those signs. Some of them do actually say no whistle for noise ordinance. Or it'll be a W with a cross in it. Now these headlights are a little bit bright, so it's kind of hard to tell the difference, but I'll try to keep an eye out for them. We got a 50 zone coming up for a short period, so I assume that's probably a bridge if we're moving to 50. Or we're transitioning tracks, one or the other. I think that one's a W, so we'll do a W. Oh, because it's crossing over tracks. Gotcha. That explains the speed change there. I'm going to put power down just to go up in speed, but we do got to drop to 50 again, so I wonder if there's another track crossing. So looks like we'll get that track crossing or whatever it is up here that it's mandating the 50, and then we get to settle in at 70 for a while. Yep, another track crossing. No whistle, really? Okay. Maybe we're gonna settle in at 70 here, since we're gonna drop to 70 and get back up to 79. And a 70 zone. And after we exit this corner, we'll be hitting our cruising speed of 79 again. So back up to speed, we are clicking off the miles. A lot faster than we were last time because we were limited to, 30s and maybe 40 at most. Now we're doing, almost 80 through most of this route, I do believe. So that will be good. That will definitely be good. $79.9 brought it right up to the limit. You do need to get her coasted down to about 75, which I think we can do just by passively coasting. Again, not going for points here, so if we do make some slight errors, that is fine by me. We'll do 75 there. Passing on through, that's actually a station we probably would have stopped at had we been on the right tracks, but we're in the pass-through track, so. And I don't know in Quick Drive how to set up intermediates, so that's fine. Maybe sometime I'll revisit this adventure and actually build a scenario for it and release it for you guys to use on Steam. But for now, I'm just running it just for the fun of it. Alright, coming up on the Lemire Main. Didn't mean to push quite that far, but oh well. Ba-doom, ba-doom. Love that you can hear it kind of transitioning down the train tracks. And I've got a surround sound speakers, not headphones, actually surround sound speakers around this computer, so you can really hear that transition going all the way down the consist here. take a look at the train here. Shoom. Definitely zips right along. Buena Park, we're also not stopping at. Continuing along. So we'll actually be blowing through this station here. So zip on through here and we'll keep on moving. Close to our 79 speed. Bosch domain. Alright, get down to 75. I assume a corner coming up. Train does zip right along real nicely though, that is for sure. Now, part of that is different power delivery, or at least, you know, the throttle control system in this particular carriage, but also having that P42 in the rear helping. Now we are going to be stopping at Fullerton as our first stop of this trip. So we will be making a stop there. So Fullerton Main 3 is the stop that we are making. Let's see, hopefully she responds nicely to brakes. I believe she does it from my experiences before. So we'll come in here. Oh yeah, plenty of brake on this train. plenty of brake. And stop. Alright, Surfliner service. Doors are closed. Alright, brakes released, power down, and we're rolling. Onward to San Diego. No, San Diego's not our next stop, but continuing our way to San Diego. Went too far with that one again. Coasted around the corner here. Hit our cruise point and power down again. Shuffle on over since we are merging. And power. Power! So at the time of recording this tomorrow, so this is, I'm recording this on a Thursday, tomorrow is the release, no, sorry, it's a Wednesday. Tomorrow is the release of the new, not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, jeez. It is the release of the new Top Gear Boys thing, so it's a grand tour starts. That was a no whistle. Oops. Oh well. Continue on down the rails. So I think our next planned stop, I don't know how it is up the line and if we're actually going to cross through it, but I think we will, is going to be Anaheim, which is the stop you'd get off on this particular route if you wanted to go to Disneyland. So let's see where that gets us. I think this first episode, if I am estimating this right, yep, there's Anaheim. if I'm estimating this right for the episode, I think we're going to end it probably around Irvine. Actually, we do got to get down to 70. Another rail crossing. And a level crossing, and Anaheim is about 1/3 of a mile out. We'll start decelerating with the brakes. Take the recovery system off just because it's noisy as heck, so that way we don't make too much of a ruckus coming into the platform. A little aggressive with the braking there, I guess, to start off. Alright, so we are going to dump passengers here. Overshot just a little bit there with that, but oh well. Alright, power up. And away we go. It's nice to have that pushing power from behind, help push things along. Alright, so we just finished Anaheim. Next is going to be Santa Ana, is the plan. Oops. Getting distracted by all the whistling. So much whistling. Get down to 40.